Good morning. Happy full moon. This is Kathryn Rogers with Vivacious Dish, and I'm excited to be joining you today on this full moon in bloom. It's also a full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. So this moon is all about growth and expansion and stepping into new opportunities. And as we come into the summer months, right, we're wrapping up May. Many of us maybe had fun weekend celebrations with family and friends. We really have this great opportunity to celebrate life in full bloom. So all the flowers are coming out at this point. The days are getting longer. We're just really stepping into the full gusto of the summer months. And with that can come some energy of shifting and transformation as well. The summertime is a period of a lot of light, so there's a lot of illumination happening. And with that light comes new life, right? So all the plants are coming up, everything is green, it's vibrant, there's a lot of color. This is a really great opportunity to think about the cycles in nature and also how those cycles are played out in our own lives. So again, this notion of blooming and kind of almost this opportunity to be reborn in a sense, right? Coming out of the winter and springtime, winter is a time for kind of going within and being introspective. And then the springtime is a time to kind of make that transition to help our bodies kind of step up into the brightness and lightness of summer. And summertime is also a very busy time. The days are longer, our schedules are packed full with activities. We often spend a lot of time outdoors in the sun. So we want to kind of cultivate this life force energy to help carry us through this period to be really energized and just in celebration of the light. So with all of those things in mind, I'd love to just go on a guided meditation journey with you. This will help us to kind of settle into and calibrate some of the energies that are coming up around this full moon. And we can use this together as a tool to really set the stage for the next 2-week cycle as we go into then what will be the new moon in the middle of June. So with that in mind, I invite you now to drop in with me and close your eyes. Take a couple deep breaths and just get present here. Here we are now on the eve of summer, just coming into the summer months. Life around us is in full bloom, and we ourselves are also blooming as we go into new opportunities and just the spirit of newness. There's excitement, there's energy being cultivated here. So as you drop into that, a couple more deep breaths, really get present to that, get present to your body. Maybe you have some energy of anticipation, excitement. You can use that to carry you through this meditation. It's all good. Just allow your body to relax, to settle in. And let's take a little journey here and now. So as you understand that your body is here in this space, I invite you to journey with me into a garden or a meadow or a beautiful sunny bank beside a lake or river, wherever you feel called to go now. It's a beautiful outdoor space, and there's a buzzing happening around you. There's trees in bloom, there's flowers popping up out of the grass in the garden or the meadow, wherever you end up, wherever you're landed here and now. And just savor that space. Feel the warmth of the sunshine on you. You can smell the flowers, all of their beautiful sweet scents. You can see the bright colors of them, and you can hear the buzzing of life. There's bees around pollinating. Maybe there's crickets chirping a beautiful chorus around you. Perhaps there's even frogs croaking. All of this life of summer is coming alive for you in this space now. So just get present to all of that. Listen, enjoy it. Beautiful sounds of the summertime, beautiful sounds of life in bloom. And I invite you to find yourself walking up to one specific bloom that you're close to, whatever calls to you, whatever color flower comes up for you, whatever type of flower. It could be a rose or a lily or an iris or a daffodil or a blossom, a cherry blossom, wherever you are and whatever speaks to you. Just go to that flower now. You can face it, you can admire it, smile at it, thank it for its beauty. And as you're admiring the flower and just connecting with it, I invite you to actually become one with the flower. So you're kind of morphing from standing looking at the flower to be within the flower, standing or being embodied in some way in the center of that flower. And that sweet spot where all of the nectar and the opportunity for reproduction and creation exists and lives within that flower. You can feel yourself there and just connect to that flower, being part of that flower, and how the stem of that flower is connected to the roots of all of life. And at the same time, that beautiful flower is opening up out into the world, right? So you're simultaneously rooted and connected to all of life and expanding and growing outward and blossoming out into the world. And as you're sitting in the center of that flower, a friendly little bee comes by, the bee that works its magic to pollinate the plants, to pollinate the blooms, to continue to create new life, and to really savor the sweet nectar of life. And as the bee comes and buzzes and does its beautiful little dance and shakes up all the pollen, you can feel yourself actually become coated in that pollen. And as you're in that beautiful, sweet powder of this beautiful flower, all of its memory and encoding of the memory and encoding of creation, you're reminded now of the seeds and the things that have been created in your own life. And you can just reflect on that, being bathed in this possibility of creation energy, all that is rising up before you, but also all of the places that you've been and where you're coming from to be in the center of this space now. So just look back on all that you are, the seeds of who you are, and smile at all of that with so much joy. How beautiful this path and this journey that has brought you to this moment in time, to this expression of yourself here now today. All of those winter months and the energy of springtime that has carried you to the present moment, the here and now, on the precipice of summer, with all of the possibilities that are opening up and expanding out before us. So just really savor the energy of that pollen and those seeds of your life. Give thanks for them. Every step's in the journey, however you took them in that space and time. Just bring your awareness to know that it was all in perfect timing. All is well. Everything that's happened in your life up to this point has brought you to this moment here now. As you stand in this beautiful center of the flower, you can just start to feel the petals radiating outward. Maybe some new ones are even starting to unfurl. Just opening up this beautiful bloom, the center of your bloom, your life in bloom. And as those petals open and you can feel them just growing outward, you can feel the depth of their beauty radiating, just filling the world with this incredible, limitless beauty and love, that beauty and love that Mother Nature is always embodied in. She is relentless in her expression of beauty and love, and as so are you as a human, as an extension of the earth energy, as an extension of Mother Earth. And so as your beautiful flower opens up and blossoms into the world, just connect to the possibility of being fully expressed in yourself and those things that you're being called to create and birth forth now. So it's the opportunity of being reborn, right? Coming from the center of the flower, the center of the seeds of your life, and opening up to be so beautifully expansive and just present to all of the opportunities that lay before you. So while you are simultaneously creating beauty as you're blooming forth in full expression, you can also see and connect and feel all of the life that's swirling around you, the sun in the sky and the blue sky and all of the bees that come and bugs that come and visit your flower and connect, and the blowing of the wind and that air on you, all of this swirling of life around you that you are inherently and equally a part of, and all of the beauty of that too, right? So it's this dance of you in full expression and all of the things around you in full expression as well. And let's just sit for a minute in the wonder and amazement of that, right? It is truly life in bloom, and how beautiful it is to be here on this journey as humans and have this opportunity to be fully present and fully connected and fully open into the light and just enjoying and appreciating the beauty of all of this. So take a few more deep breaths there. Maybe you can even start to smell. You're coming back into your body once more. You can get another whiff of this beautiful flower, that beautiful pollen that you've become a part of, that is a part of you now. You might start to hear the sounds of that meadow or that lakeside or creekside or that garden once more. You may hear birds chirping. Maybe you're starting to hear birds chirping in your reality as well. Whatever comes through for you, just start to notice your body once more, your body as a sovereign entity. Yeah, come back into that. Smile, feeling that warmth and the brightness of life in bloom. It's so beautiful. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Yes, you radiant beings, you. Thank you so much for joining me once again on a wonderful meditation journey. Hope you feel full and embodied and expressed. And I'm excited for all of you and for me and all of us to take the walk on the next 2 weeks in this full moon cycle and to really play with and enjoy the beauty of the summer months, the brightness and joy that's coming with them, and just really being present to new opportunities in this period of expansion, and just allowing ourselves to be engaged in that, to be excited by that, and to ride the waves of that beautiful summer wind. So I'll talk to you again in 2 weeks at the new moon, and until then, stay vibrant. This is Kathryn with Vivacious Dish.